Hello my lovelies, happy Friday. You made it through another week. We are going to be making some changes to the channel as of August the 1st. You're going to notice things look a little bit different. So I'm going to have a lot of videos for you guys to still watch, but some of them are going to be in a different format. So hopefully you'll check those out. Let me know if you like the changes. If not, we're going to chuck that stuff in the fuck it bucket and we'll start from scratch because that's how I roll. So let's see what we've got going on for you guys for the weekend. First weekend in August, Mercury in retrograde. Let's see, Neptune in retrograde, Uranus in retrograde. I feel like I'm forgetting one, Saturn in retrograde. So we've got a lot of energy that is bringing up things for review. So part of that might stir the pot and might bring some conflicts. I feel like there could definitely be either some competition going on somewhere, some rivalry, or even bubbling anger that comes to the surface. So really kind of check yourself before you wreck yourself this weekend. Don't make any crazy ideas or mistakes. You need to find some balance. I've got hiccups for confirmation. I get those every time I start channeling. You guys know if you've been here a while, that happens a lot. So Temperance, we need to start finding the balance, right? Sag energy, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like this is an important lesson on how we find the balance and that we really need to. So what do you need to do to get into alignment? What do you need to do to find, create, or restore the balance? You gotta let go of the toxic shit in your life. You know, I've had a few people comment on my videos lately saying that I curse too much. This is me, take it or leave it. If you don't like how I read, I'm not the reader for you. Please go elsewhere and find what works best for you. And for those of you that don't mind and enjoy my personality, please stay. You're welcome to be here. So let go of the toxic shit in your life. I feel like there is some sort of repetitive cycle that you might be closing out. Could be some ending somewhere in your life, but really letting go of the heaviness is going to alleviate all of the conflict and the chaos that's in your life. So it may have served its purpose. It may have been a karmic lesson that you needed to learn. And once you learn and master that lesson, it's over with. So it's time to move on. It is going to require a lot of strength for you to actually make this change, but you are strong enough to do that. So dig deep, find your courage, and see what exactly you're made of. I feel like for some of you, it's time to finally lace those boots up and put those fuckers on. What is the old song? These boots are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. I do feel like some of you are actually walking away from a situation. Death card out here definitely tells us it's past its expiration date. Scorpio energy is all about death and rebirth. It's transformation, but it's cyclical energy. So when the cycle is ready to close, if you use like changing seasons for an example, in wintertime, we don't tell the winter, no, it's too early, you have to like go back and give us more summer, or vice versa, right? As much as sometimes we love one or the other, we can't force nature to change, right? So I almost get the sense that you're going to be a force to be reckoned with when you finally decide enough is enough. I do feel like there's lots of things that you've been working on that haven't really panned out for you, and I feel like that's also going to change. But during this time where it's a review for you with all of these retrogrades, it's a review. So review what's working and review what's not and make adjustments accordingly. And that's simply what retrogrades really do. They also usher in change, so be prepared for changes to actually come in. And especially if you've been needing or wanting a change somewhere in your life, know that it is coming, so embrace it as it comes. You could be welcoming in some sort of new love offer or opportunity. Just make sure that it's not toxic. If you just ended a relationship, it's probably ill-advised to jump right into a new one. Give yourself some time, do the healing work that's needed, and let go of the past stuff first. All right, it's going to take some teamwork to make the dream work. I feel like some of you really want to go solo, that you might not want to work with other people right now. And that may also take some courage and strength on your part. But it's also time to look towards the future. You have some sort of decision that you're weighing, so choose carefully. I feel like it's really important that you start planning and setting some goals for the next few months left of the year. It's crazy to think that we're almost to the end. Once we hit August, we've got 4 months left, and then the year is over with. So what did you accomplish in this year, and what do you still want to accomplish in the next few months, or even in the new year once we start 2025? It's time to let go of survival mode. It's time to find the balance. Can you? Can you let go of the things that are holding you back? Can you embrace change? Can you let go of the restrictions of the things that have held you back for long enough and get out of survival mode? I feel like this is a chapter of your life that you will willingly want to close, but you have to make those decisions in order to finalize it. I do feel like part of this is your spiritual path, and part of this is leading to your future person. But we first have to let go of the toxic things that we don't want. Remember, if there is something going on in your interpersonal relationships, whether that's a love relationship, a friendship, a coworker, and there's something that really irritates you about this person, those are unhealed aspects of your soul. So it's time to take a harsh look in the mirror sometimes and realize that those are things within us that we can actually change. So take that time to do that. The Hierophant's also a card of higher learning. You might be studying something. This could also be an indication that your future spouse is coming, because the Hierophant also is symbolic for tradition and marriage. So you could be coming towards marriage. The Magician tells us that you have all of the tools at your disposal. So whatever it is that you're trying to create, know that you're strong enough, you're smart enough, and you can do it. But you have to put your focus and your intention behind it before you actually will receive it. Remember that spirit matches our energy, so what we put out there is what we receive back. Are you spreading joy, or are you spreading hate? Are you the person that helps others, or are you the one that needs help? It's kind of like a cycle. Sometimes it's a little push and pull, kind of that magnetic attraction, and you might just be manifesting exactly what it is that you put out there. I feel like you need to get creative. I feel like there are a lot of things that maybe have been on the back burner that you need to pick up again, if you so choose. I feel like the King of Wands is somebody who is kind of an entrepreneur. He's a visionary. He's somebody who's very bold, but he's also somebody who can be patient when it's needed and work towards his goals. He's also somebody that could help you to achieve your goals for success if you're willing to work together. It does look like financial issues have been a struggle. I do feel like that will actually change for the better as well. So remember, if there is a new direction that you feel called to go towards, then you need to do so. You need to explore those options. I feel like you think you've been missed up for an opportunity, like maybe you've been passed over for a promotion or a job that you really wanted. Know that if it's right for you, you will get it. And if it's not a good fit for you, Spirit's going to bring something better in its place. For others of you, someone's got a crush on you and they definitely are wanting to express that. I feel like they see, when they're showing me the little heart emojis in this person's eyes. It's like a lot of puppy love, a crush, somebody who has genuine feelings for you, but they're quite sensitive, so take it easy on them if you're not interested, but tell them the truth. I feel like money improvements are coming. The Wheel of Fortune tells us that things are turning around in our favor. So we do have some positive changes coming, and some of this you may have actually manifested. What are you going to do when your manifestations come in? Did you give up? Did you lose hope? Know that Spirit sees all of that, and they're going to rectify the situation when the time is right, once the lessons have been learned. So set yourself free from the self-imposed prison. I feel like the wait is almost over, that things are starting to change for the better. You're going towards some sort of wish fulfillment or emotionally fulfilling connection, but you first must make a decision. So take any sort of blinders off you have about this situation, whether it's love, work, money, whatever. You need to see things clearly in order to decide which direction you want to go. Your future's waiting. Are you going to be ready when the time comes to decide? Know that slow and steady wins the race. You can be successful, but it may still take some more time, so don't give up unless it's really necessary. Watch your back. I feel like there could be some confusion going on this weekend. There could be some arguments, but remember, we're completing this cycle once and for all and going towards our balance. There could be some people coming back from the past. Mercury in retrograde tends to bring up past connections. It could be that you're reminiscing about old times or even old friends, but I do feel like this is a walk down memory lane. Watch out for the manipulator in your path. There's somebody who's being dishonest with you, or somebody who's hiding something from you, or they're trying to manipulate you. So steer clear of that energy. Remember, we're going towards peace and healing, and it's time to take a step in a new direction. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to actually step out of your comfort zone, get out of survival mode, get out of this lack mentality, and go towards success and happiness? Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.